Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. On this video, what I want to talk about is other people's videos. And the thing is, this is stuff I don't know how the timing on all this stuff is going to be, and I don't know the accuracy on all this kind of stuff. But these are things that we need to be aware of and know and understand some of the know and understand the position we the people are in. I mentioned before when I was in Mexico, I was trying to explain the difference between the United States and the rest of the world. And what it is God is first. Second is we the people. And third is the U.S. Constitution. And the U.S. Constitution applies to the government. It restricts the government, not the people. And as long as you understand that, it really puts things in perspective. And that's why a lot of foreign people don't really understand what's going on, how it's going, and they believe the media, they believe the stuff that they hear. Here in the United States, we realize how bad things are. And this is what I want to talk about. I had a video sent to me. And it's from DustinNumas.com, and that's the first video that I want you to see, and the link will be down below. And that video, he is talking about what the health ranger is talking about, and health ranger started what do you call it? Video like YouTube, and he started one of these, and he's trying to get it going. It's just been going just not even 3 months now, and he's trying to get it going. But anyway, he's interesting. I listen to a lot of his stuff too. It's not just health, and you're going to find out when you see what he's talking about, and that's what the first video will be about. And what it is, the first video talks about a plan to for we the people to get our country back, get our country out of the hands of all the corruption that's going on, and following up on what I've always said, and that is treason. I really believe what's been going on has been treason. I'm not in my face stuff. I mean, stuff that I couldn't ignore, and it started. What I remember in my face stuff is when Bill Clinton gave computer technology to China. And I thought, how can you do that? That was illegal to do something like that. And now we know the Clintons have been backed by China. So, that's what that was all about. And then, but it didn't stop. That was this is where it was in your face and we couldn't ignore it. Next was George Bush. And he changed the law so it was legal to give computer technology to China. I mean, this stuff does not make sense. And then they changed the trading. They made new rules for making trade, NAFTA and stuff like that. And I mentioned, when I say I was living down in Central America, they didn't like NAFTA. Nobody likes NAFTA. It's just one of these political things. And so that's, and then of course when Obama, I mean, we hit the low of how bad, how much corruption can we possibly handle. And like I say, I've got great respect for the United States of America. And if we can get through this, it will prove that God, we the people, and the Constitution is a force to be messed with. If we can get through this. But that's what this is what we're talking about on this video. Go to the link. Now they'll talk about what's going on in the way of treason and what's going to be happening. And there's going to be, it's bad. But like I say, just listen to it and see what's going on. Another video, the link will be down below. It's from, let's see, ethical preparedness. And this guy is a policeman. And he gives you a policeman's view of shit hits the fan. And the reason I wanted to put these two videos together is after you see what could be coming up pretty close anytime, before election, midterm election, or after midterm election, that quick it could happen. But what's going to happen, I think, would be the second video that's down below. And that the ethical preparedness explained very good on a situation. And a shit fan situation that's across the United States, and I believe is could be it's a reality in the way of it really could happen. What he was saying, and using his policeman experience, he laid it out pretty good. He described the situation that's going on in the United States after this stuff happens, and he explains how this stuff happens, and he goes on even more. And like I said, I thought it was very good. Like I say, this is what a lot of people don't realize. I go to these third world countries. I've been to the aftermath of hurricanes, tornadoes, all kinds of weird places. And I see emergencies. I see what happens. I know how this stuff happens. I've been to communist countries. I'm not talking about just going on taking vacation. I mean, I've been there for extended times. Socialist countries. And I say, lived in Guatemala 14 years. You know, places, it's another world. But I say, so based on what I have experienced, both of these videos could be reality. They could. And if on this first video, when that happens, expect what's going to happen in the second video. And all this is, for us that are prepared, there'd be no problem. I mean, it's going to be tough, but I mean, we can deal with it. But there's going to be much more that's not prepared, so it's going to be an experience. But anyway, I just wanted to bring these two videos to your attention. And I wanted to make sure they got the credit for making these videos. But it's something you need to take a look at. Have an open mind, take a look at this stuff, and think. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.